His Excellency Ambassador Rizwan Sheikh Saab. Thank you so very much. Wonderful logical explanation and the history. You shared upon the history, you shared upon the advantages, you shared about the challenges. So thank you so very much for sharing your thoughts and your ideas. And I'm sure the audience today really gained a lot from your experience and from your remarks. US Pakistan relationship is indeed a tricky one, but it is one which cannot ever, as you said, have a dull moment. There is always an area where the two countries can collaborate, and it is a relationship which has an old history, and it started when Pakistan was founded. There was a delegation which was sent by the Qaid to the US, and that's when the relationship started. And as you shared that, if you see the welcome of President Ayub Khan, and he was going riding about in a convertible Cadillac, and it was probably the cities of streets of New York or Washington, and you could see the American people on the streets, and they were out there to welcome one of their closest, strongest allies, represented in the form of our president. So that was one, peak. That is one landmark in history, which we all know and which we all remember fondly. And then we've also had periods in which we've gotten serious threats, we've gotten sanctions, we've gotten some real hard talk from the US side. But as you said, even household, you can have difference of opinion. In the history of nations, this is something which is not, which isn't something which is new. And you see that when in President Trump's last tenure, he went and engaged with North Korea. And this is something which is very important for our students of IR, that diplomacy is maybe making the impossible possible. It is the art of making the impossible possible. And with the new president, we hope that Pakistan can now again get to that past, the height of the relationship that we had in the past. And with Mr. Rizwan Sheikh in Washington, we're very sure that he will play a key role in ensuring the future of Pakistan-US relations. In the end, there are a lot of opportunities as Pakistanis basically take advantage of these opportunities. 40% of our youth are engaged in freelancing, and that is the survey we did at UMT. The majority of their clients are in the US, and 14% of these students are making $3,000 to $5,000 a month. $3,000 to $5,000 a month, and this is coming from the US economy. And you don't have to be an IT student to do freelancing. If you're an IR, if you have good communication skills, if you have good English, if you can do content writing, if you can do proofreading, if you can do let's say basic development of anything, any idea, concept, you can tap the US economy. And just to give you a perspective, the US economy is $27 trillion. $27 trillion. And what is the size of Pakistan's economy? $300 billion. So the US economy is 90 times bigger than our economy. So look at it as an opportunity. Look at it like, your colleagues are, what they are doing as freelancers. Look at it as an opportunity. We have $6 trillion worth of mines and minerals. And I served in the SIFC, in the executive committee, and I had the honor of having Rizwan Sheikh Saab was also a member. So mines and minerals is a big area. If you look at the US, they can invest here. We have a big asset here. Freelancing, we spoke about. So IT is a big area that you can tap. Real estate is one of Pakistan's strengths. We have a shortage of for 10 million houses. So that is something where we can get investment. That is where something where the US can find an opportunity. And there are multiple other areas. And what we need to do is we need to combine our interests. And that is something which needs to be done not only at the G2G level, but it has to be a people-to-people relationship. So if you can tap US markets, then that will help build a better, stronger relationship with the US. And in the end, I would like to thank Mr. Rizwan Sheikh for taking out the time, for being so patient, for sharing his experience, the anecdotes, and to the audience for listening so patiently. Thank you so very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.